Is vision insurance worth the cost? Let's take a look. I am Kevin Knaus with InsureMeKevin.com, and vision insurance is out in the marketplace, and people ask me whether it's a good deal. Some people don't think it is. And it's very difficult to look at the summary of benefits and the premiums and figure out what you're actually getting because there's so many variables. However, I will say that if you do have employer-based health insurance and they offer you a vision plan, that's probably your best bet because generally the premiums are lower in a group setting. I'm focusing on individual and family plans that you can buy outside of a employer group setting and to see if they are of value. Now, one thing I will say is that for children, the health plans in California include vision insurance. So I would lean on that since you're already paying for it through, if you're getting your health insurance through Covered California or directly with one of the carriers. If your child is, 18 years old and younger, it will be eligible for the vision benefits. And today I'm going to kind of pick on VSP Vision. They've introduced some new plans and they have multiple different plans and marketing channels, and the plans are very similar, but I just can't really figure it all out sometimes. When we look at the VSP plans, there's 3 marketing channels. You can buy a vision insurance plan direct from VSP. There are VSP Covered California branded plans that have a separate website URL that you go to enroll in. And then there's a third marketing channel called Insurance for Everyone, which is kind of an association that also has dental. I am set up with all 3 of them so I can look at all of the different plans and costs. The one thing we do see across all of the plans is that your exam for an optometrist is going to be between $10 and $15. That's good. I mean, to see an optometrist who is a doctor, it's going to be $50 or $60 without insurance. Now, I will say that vision insurance seems to be a real helper for optometrists by directing traffic to their individual stores. It's almost as if they're kind of giving away the eye exam just to sell the glasses. However, all of the plans have a set copay of $25 for a set of glasses, monofocal lenses. So you're getting a base pair of glasses there, no enhancements whatsoever. So if you add 25 and 15, you're looking at $40. That's about what you're going to pay for a decent pair of readers at the drugstore. And I do use those for the computer, because none of the prescription glasses I have ever paid lots of money for ever work on the computer. But those ones I get at Walgreens or CVS, they're like 2.0 magnification. They work fine. They work really well, always clear. So, and I've spent a lot of money on glasses. These are bifocals. Progressive, so there's no line. The frames are spring steel, and I really like them. They're very comfortable. Everything works for most things, not on the computer. And I have glasses for working out in the yard and for particular projects. I have sunglasses. I have some prescription sunglasses, but they don't work. So I've spent a lot of money, and more or less I didn't get the value except for these glasses here. Then within the vision plans, there are the different lens enhancements, and that's where everything really gets squishy. We have, if you want the progressive no line bifocal or trifocal, that's $0 to $175. Sometimes it's included. The anti-glare, the transition light to dark, which these are impact resistant, scratch resistant, all these different things. And there isn't a real set cost. It's just kind of like this discount thing, so you really never know what it is. I will say, if someone has contact lenses, of course, sometimes the exams are a little bit more to fit the contact lens, but that's really the best value because you don't have to go through all the frame stuff. You know, do you want a generic frame or do you want a designer frame that, you know, feels good and looks good? So the only way I could really look at kind of doing an analysis was to take the monthly premium, and I just did it for a single adult. And then I made it on an annual basis. Then I included the exam with the particular plan and the cost for a base prescription glasses. And that came out to a certain out-of-pocket cost for an individual. So you're paying your premiums, you're definitely going to pay for your eye exam, and you're paying for that one set of glasses without any enhancements. Then there's the frame allowance. And if you kind of look, the larger the frame allowance, the higher the premium. So there is something going on there where the insurance, VSP or others are actually paying someone, the optometrist, for that. So that's a value out of their pocket. So they have to put that into their premiums. So I subtracted that frame allowance, the maximum. Some of them are like between 150 and 170. I just subtracted the maximum to get, you know, kind of a cost after all of that is just for the insurance company. And what's interesting is the very base VSP Direct was $74. The standard plan, the base plan was $107. The VSP Easy Options was $161. Now that base plan and the Easy Option, there's this other odd $1.50 per month for the Health Vision Association. I'm not really sure what that's about. On the Easy Options, you can opt for $80 additional in a frame allowance. There's a couple different options you can choose from. So I included that extra $80 in the frame allowance. But overall, you know, that was $161, and that seems kind of high compared to the others. Now there are the two covered California VSP, 120 and 175. Those numbers represent the frame allowance. So the 175 seems to be a pretty good deal at $75 completely out of your pocket. Before any lens enhancements. Then there's the Insurance for Everyone products, Choice, Core, and Select. The Core is very good value right now. Has a low annual exam of $10, frame allowance of $200, bringing, you know, it down to $38.28. How long that plan will last, because I know VSP is going through and updating plans, it may get revised out here pretty soon. So just from looking at that analysis, I'm tending more towards, if you value vision insurance, which I do, you know, maybe go towards a lower premium plan that has the possibility to give you the biggest value. Because we just don't know what these frames are going to cost. That is really the big thing. But if you can take just a regular kind of base frame or something that's not too you know, designer expensive, you should be able to get some pretty good value out of that. And again, pediatric vision is included in health plans for your children up through age 18. So don't buy them vision insurance until they're 19 or older. So that's kind of what I was able to put together. I think vision insurance does have a place. When you get your exam, they're not only looking at your eyes and being able to focus, but they're also looking at for glaucoma, cataracts, and potential diabetes they can pick up on. So having a yearly eye exam it is good for your health and may pick up on other things. But it's always going to be money out of your pocket, it seems like. It always has been for me. If you have any questions, you can leave them below in the contact section. You can go to my website. My contact information is on there with more information on the vision plans. So for InsureMeKevin.com, I'm Kevin Canals.